Cruz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I put my own extensions. I will show you step by step how I do this. So if you're interested in seeing how you can put your own extensions, keep watching. So number one is you have to buy the extensions. Once you get the extensions, you need to make sure that it matches your hair color. If it doesn't match your hair color, don't worry about it, because actually if you buy extensions that are a little like lighter, it actually blends really well. Somehow when you brush and style it, like it just blends really well. So don't worry if the extensions don't match perfectly. Just make sure the extensions have a cute color, a good color. And then obviously if you want to match it, then you can go ahead and process the extensions yourself or have someone else do it. The other thing that you have to pay attention when you're buying extensions is the weight. In order for me to be able to achieve the fullness of the hair that I want, because I'm going for 22 inches, I basically bought 2 packs and I sew them together. Measure different points of my head. So I normally do 4 layers. I go from the bottom part right here and I measure from side to side. Then for me that was a 7 inches. Then I go from the middle of the ear to the other side of the ear, and then basically down here, and then this for me was a 9 inches. Then I go a little bit above the ear, like right here, and I measure from here to here, and that for me is gonna be a 12. And then I go from the highest point right here, from right here, and then basically that for me was 15 inches. And the reason why I'm doing 4 layers and I'm going so high is because my hair naturally is actually short. And as you can see, like right here, this is my actual real length. This is actually the extension. So you can kind of tell that if I really want to achieve like a more natural look, like I have to go higher. If your hair is longer, you don't have to necessarily go as high. You can actually keep it up to here. That's what I used to do when my hair was actually longer. Once you have the extensions and once you measure your own head, you can then go ahead and cut it. So I recommend you to use a measurement tape, take notes, and then cut the hair. And then once you have the many layers that you want, which I recommend 4, I'm going from side to side. Some people like sections, but because I want a more natural look and I'm actually going to be beating the extensions, I just want everything to be like really full. When you buy the extension comes like a big skirt. It's just like whoop, like a long piece of hair, and then you kind of go and cut it. So you have to measure your own head to be able to know like your measurements. And then if you already want it to be already pre-measured, obviously you pay a little more money and you still have to modify it a little bit. So I like to do it this way. Even if it's more work, it's actually more custom to my own measurements. So once you do that, you cut it and then you need to double it. So the way that you double it is like, for example, this is like, I believe this is my, yeah, this is my, like the one that goes above the ear. This one, I have to cut it. Either you can double it or you have to cut it and do like a sandwich and then sew it. Once you have the extensions, you have your measurements, everything is cut, and you're ready to go, you need a couple tools. So you need this little tool, this tool right here. I don't know exactly what I call it, but I call it kind of like the threader or the needle, because you need this. I'll show you guys how this works. And then you need the beads, and the beads come in different sizes. This one's a little more the darker side just because my hair is naturally darker. So you can go, they have different colors. They have blonde, they have like red, they have like black, and then they have different sizes. I normally like the smaller ones because they're the most natural ones, and then they're easier to work with. And then you need a tool that looks like this, and it has these little balls where you basically it has different sizes for the beads, so you can remove them. So this is like the remover tool, but I like to use it for flattening the beads, and also like I like to use it for when I want to open the beads. Where they sell extensions, you probably can get this, and I'll find out exactly the technical name of all of this because I don't really know what it's called, but I'll try to put as much information down below. So let's get started. First, I like to use a hair clip to hold the extension in the middle. That way the extension stays in place and it's easy to work with. I like to start clamping the beads from right to left. Then I insert the bead into the threader and grab my hair plus extension hair. Then I slide both pieces of hairs through the threader. Then I slide the beads and clamp. Clamp about 1/4 inch from the scalp so it doesn't hurt. This process seems complicated, but it actually is really easy. You can use as many beads as you want. I like to use anywhere from 3 to 10 per row depending on how tight I want the extension to be. In this case, I'm only using 3 just because I'm testing it. Basically, you have to repeat the steps all over again until you're done. Keep in mind that practice makes perfect, so don't give up if you don't get it right the first time. I learned this technique a while ago through a friend that used to work at a hair salon, and she taught me how to do it, and I've been hooked on it since then. I've used tape-ins and clips, but beads is the one that I love the most. I love that I can go from short to long whenever I want to. This is it, guys. I am super excited. Oh my gosh, this was like such a challenge to be able to do all of this, and thanks again for watching. If you're interested in seeing how I started all this process from the dyeing point to matching the hair to refixing it, because in the beginning it didn't come out exactly correct, and then I color corrected it, and then I used a cap, and then I also did foil, and then now I added my own extensions. Honestly, I believe that having good hair, having good makeup, having a good body, and having good style is like what makes a girl be a full package. Obviously a great personality, but let's just say that we all have good personalities, and we just need to just kind of step up our game in other areas. And you know, beauty is it's work. And I want want you guys know that sometimes when you see these beautiful people out there, it's like they don't wake up like that. Like, you know, you have to put effort and time in order to look a certain way. And you guys just saw all the effort that I put to have this look. If you haven't seen how I started this process from the beginning to the end, you can watch the other videos so you can see how I highlighted, how I color corrected it, and how I basically put the extensions, which is this video. So once again, thanks again for watching. Subscribe to my fashion blog if you want to know anything about fashion, and I'll see you guys until the next time. Bye!